Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexine for those who are new here, and if you are seeing my face for the very first time, you are very much welcome on this platform. Thank you for stopping by, and for my returning subscribers, I just want to say a big thank you to you all. Thank you for always watching my videos. I appreciate you a whole lot. So today we'll be talking about cost of living in the UAE. How much can you be spending in a month? So this is just a rough calculation on how much, on the estimated amount you can spend in a month. So we'll start with accommodation. We all know housing in the UAE is insanely expensive. So there is this idea of a bed space. A bed space is just a room with a couple of beds in it, depending on the owner of the room. So you can find a very clean and organized bed space. And for a bed space, depending on your preferences, if you would like to take the downer bed goes for something say 500 to about 700 dirhams, and the upper bed it ranges between 300 to 400 dirhams, so depending on the person who has the room. So we can say in a month, on average, you could be spending say 500 dirhams on accommodation. And the next thing will be feeding. So on feeding, you'll be spending something say 250 to about 350 dirhams. This is just for an average person, and I'm also taking into consideration the fact that you already have some foodstuffs in the house. I know everyone does. We always have those. Maybe you have some, already have vegetable oil or some palm oil, some crayfish, or some things like that that you will not necessarily need to be buying all the time. So you will definitely be spending about 350 in a month. And considering the fact that you will not cook every day, you'll probably cook twice or once a week if you're alone. And if you're working, you will not get the time to cook every day, so you will definitely cook twice or once in a week. So this is a rough estimate for just an average person. But if you're the type of person who prefers eating out, or you love to get a drink or two, or you like some extra things here and there, then you know you'll be spending much more than that. Okay, let's talk about transportation. Transportation here is not that expensive. If you go with the public bus or with the train, it's not very expensive. I think for every destination it's about 3 dirhams, and I think for the longest destination you'll be spending say 7 dirhams. So that is very much affordable, because taxes are way more expensive. So when I talked about accommodation, I didn't really explain. So your accommodation comes like a package. It comes with your electricity and your water bills. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is included, sometimes it's not included, depending on the landlord. So when you're paying, say for example, you pay 500 francs for your bed. Inclusive in that 500, it's your electricity and your water and Wi-Fi in some cases. So you don't have to worry about paying for bed, paying for electricity, paying for water separately. So all of that comes like a package. So when you pay for your bed, you've paid for all those other utilities. You don't have to worry about that, which is also an advantage. If you don't feel comfortable with using the metro or using the public buses, you can also sign up with pickup services. There are companies that offer these pickup services. They pick you up from your home to work, and from work back to your home. So if you prefer that, then you know you will negotiate with them depending. I know it's something say from about 200 to about 400 dirhams depending on your distance. So you negotiate with them. They'll pick you up from your home or from a pickup point, or they can have like a common pickup point where they pick you up from to work, and then they bring you back to your home, depending if you don't feel comfortable using the public buses. So that is it about cost of living. This one is just for an individual living in the best space. If you're working and living in the best space, this is how much you should be looking at every month. These are the things you worry about: your bed space, your transportation, your feeding. These are the important things. I know there might be other spendings here and there, but this is what is really important for someone who is working and it's alone. I'm going to make another video about those who own rooms. If you're renting like a room, or you have like an apartment, your expenses in a month will definitely not be same as someone who is living in a bed space. So this is just like for the average person, so you can do your calculations and know how much you will be spending every month. So thank you, and see you in my next